Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Daily High with your hosts, Matt McGregor and Tone Vase. Happy all-time high. Again, I like saying that. How are you, mate? Where are you?
Excellent, excellent. I am on the north side of Panama, and we are about to go dive. You see that
Awesome.
just behind me? That's why this is going to be a quick show because we're lucky there is even a show. So Matt, jump in with the charts, and we go from there. We'll see until they start calling me over to go to the boat to go diving.
Thanks, guys. Please don't complain about Tone's mic or whatever in this show. It's an absolute pleasure that we got him, and he came kicking and screaming. But we had to have him because it's all-time highs, right? I'm just going to do some really quick housekeeping because I closed that trade out that I was in from last week, and it was an absolute banger. So I just want to mention it. So the trade was opened at back on the 11th of December at 97,349, give or take 350. I closed 25% out earlier when I woke up this morning at 106,000. And then as the price dropped down and the bang box trade closed, I closed the whole trade out at 104,055. So I can get rid of these lines right now. Don't stress. Don't run out and close your trades. I'm now re-up long again in a even bigger position, so it's all good. I'm just going to close this out as we get into it. 100% closed. That's no longer true. I entered a new trade, not long ago, so I got rid of the wrong line there. Look, turning the indicators back on here, I absolutely love it, right? I mean, we're closing. I'll talk about the position I'm in right now in a second, but I mean, looking at the daily time frame, it's the highest daily close of all time, goes without saying. On a great MRI count, breaking out of a consolidated top, absolutely brilliant, right? We had a bit of a blow off, and that's what made this trade that I've entered right now one of the easiest trades I've made all year, and I'll show you why when we go to the lower time frames. But the daily looks absolutely brilliant. I wish I had more to say except it looks absolutely brilliant. When I get to the lower time frames, I'll give you something that it'll give you some interest. All right. Weekly time frame, that candle's wrong. Ignore that. The MRI count is fine. Everything about it's fine. Maybe we're a little overextended, but I believe in these kind of markets that we can stay really overextended with the RSIs and whatever else for really, for quite some time. The biggest part of the move, I'm still reminiscent of the last show I did with Socrates a couple of weeks ago, where we talked about how when the hype wave kicks in, the final, final leg of the hyperwave can just be parabolic, vertical, and get, 50% of the entire move that we had for the previous, year or so. So I'm still extraordinarily confident. We did a fantastic show with Fibbo Swanee last Friday, and which put on some targets on the table because Alpha doesn't have any targets. I mean, we're looking at the weekly time frame right now. The purple candle back here, the breaking of that descending line, I gave you six fantastic, unbelievable reasons why I'm mega, mega bullish at 60,000. At 106,000, I don't have any targets anymore. We just got to enjoy the ride, right? So I have to actually go down, and it's what I'm going to do right now to lower time frames to try and look for something to say because the weekly and the daily just look fantastic. I love the MRI top that we got on the 4 hour time frame. Tone can mention more about that. And and I was happy to call those trades off at good spots at the start of this. And then now I just can sit back and reevaluate, do I re-enter? And I did re-enter, but I'll show you why again on the 15-minute time frame. But look, I can keep a really, really tight stop loss. It's clear to me that like a chance to retest a throwback to the 30 simple moving average here at 101,700. It's absolutely on the cards if this candle starts to fade. And I'll just close the trade in. I'm in and look to re-up. Absolutely love it. Even the 4 hours isn't giving me much. The 15-minute is why I put the trade on, and I accidentally deleted the line, but I think I remember the price. It was I'll just have to bring it up. Sorry guys, give me 1 second because it's relevant to what it's like the only thing I've got to say in today's show. So give me 1 second. I already sent it to you, Tone. I'm long from Hey, I've noticed a lot of the exchanges have a real discrep like the index chart and the every individual exchange, there's a real discrepancy between like the price on the index chart and the exchange price. So I entered from a really good spot, but on the index chart, it doesn't look as good, believe it or not. So I'll show you. I'll just send this through now. Anyway, um, That's where I entered the trade. Now, why did I enter this trade right now? Because we got to an all-time high up at 106 something or other. This is what I look for every day of the week. A really nice high, a near 3%, a 3% almost, well, oh my God, exactly 3% pullback, which was 3,200. It's quite easy to do the numbers when the price is this high. Um, put in a low, came back up, put in a higher low, and then I could take the trade, right? Easy trade ever because I can just go, all right, stop loss here. The entry price to the mark price is so near. I can be more conservative and say, wow, it's here. So if we start to break here, I'm looking for lower prices. I'm back inside this wave and so on. But putting it in this higher low on this little 15-minute time frame, I can look for at least, I think that we'll get to 104. But I'm really interested in those targets that Fibbo Swanee has been posting on, and he mentioned in last week's show, the 108. The 108,000 I think is really the next target. And I don't have any targets, as I mentioned, so I have to revert to Fibbo, who I really respect. So we'll see how this goes tomorrow when we do the show. I don't care if right now we come back down and retest the 103.9, retouch on this 7 simple moving average. But if we start to get down here, I'll just call the trade. It's an absolutely acceptable loss on the trade. So I'm coming back to you now. Oh yeah, before I even do, Bangbox had another cracking trade. So since we launched Bangbox, we've had 2 trades. I mentioned that I don't think I don't think Bangbox is this the right conditions for Bangbox right now. I said that on the show. So I turned off Bangbox and put all of my bot trading account across to the MRI Swing bot, which is the brand new bot that we've launched, inspired by the MRI and back-to-back winning trades. We pulled out another 17% today, 2 take profits and 17%. Great. That's what we want. I think the conditions are much more suitable. I can make, in time, we'll have so many bots. We'll have 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 bots, and we'll have to rotate which ones are condition based. Do you know what I mean? And right now, I think this MRI swing bot for these more swingy type of moves that have more room to breathe, this is the bot that I think is better suited to these conditions. So there it is. MRI swing bot is a winner, 2 from 2 as it stands right now. Coming back to you right now, Tone. If you're interested in MRI Swingbot, the bot inspired by the MRI and Tone Vase, links in the description below, and all the BitGet and Blowfin, fantastic deposit bonuses right there in the description below. There it is. That's my spiel. Take it away, Tone. We ain't got long.
No, we don't. So I have some targets. My targets are at a 120 range. We have made it to all the other targets. 106 was another target. We just reached it. So at the moment, we already passed this fib extension. So at the moment, my next target is around 120. That is the breakout target from the cup and handle. The weekly chart is on a 4 MRI count, which means we have approximately 5 more weeks of upside. And while it's possible we can make it to 120, I will take the under. It's not that I'm not bullish. Remember, I am 100% long in this market. I still have my pinned tweet, and everyone is making fun of me for that tweet and how it didn't age well, but because none of these people actually watch our show every single day, right? So I am making good money in the market. I don't really give a shit what Twitter thinks. Therefore, it's completely irrelevant to me, and I'm too busy to remove the pinned tweet. And I'm still bullish in this market. However, I'm not even going to talk about the 4-day chart. Here's the 1-day chart. My trading is set up to maximize profit. If with Bitcoin being less than 106,000 by the end of Friday's end of day close, which is 4 p.m. on Friday. If Bitcoin is above 106 at 4 p.m. on Friday, my trade starts to go a little weary. If Bitcoin crashes by 4 p.m. on Friday, my trade also starts to go a little weary. So I'm using options trading. Maybe one day I'll discuss my strategies, but my strategies maximize my profit at a $106,000 price of Bitcoin, maybe 106.5 in that region. That's my maximum profit. I still think that's going to happen. One of those reasons is I'm still watching Max Payne. Max Payne is down at 54. Bitcoin is about to open above 59 or something like that. I'm actually curious where IBIT opens in 4 minutes, and then we're going to have to get going soon after that. So that's how I have my trading set up. This is Bitcoin on a 10-minute chart. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. We don't really need a 10-minute chart. And this was a very strange move on a Sunday night. I would be surprised if we are breaking this move today. Basically, while I remain bullish and the daily chart even calls for more upside all the way into 110, possibly by end of this week, I still think on Friday when the market closes, we're going to be below 110, probably closer to 106, maybe at 108. Maybe we reach this top on Monday, Tuesday, and then crash into Friday night and still close around 106. I am not altering my trade yet. Like I said, I'm in a bullish trade, but above 106, I'm no longer profiting. So that's kind of my upside for this week. And if I feel like it's changing, I'm going to change my trade because the goal is to make money, not to be right. And that's basically where we are. I have nothing else to add. Stock markets haven't opened yet, so we just wait on that. And as far as the ETFs are concerned, it was another good Friday for ETF purchases. You can see BlackRock is absolutely crushing it, and Fidelity is about to flip grayscale. This is yeah. So basically, we just have to wait 3 minutes. I'm curious at what price IBIT opens, and that's it. I'm bullish here for now. Matt, any other thoughts?
No, just two thoughts. MicroStrategies is in now being entered into the Nasdaq, which is about time. And second of all, I take exception to you saying Sunday night you're surprised the move goes. Over here in Asia, it's Monday morning and we're ready to rock.
Where's my mute button? Oh, that is a good point, actually. I actually wasn't muted. That is a good point. That's probably why it moved, because it was Sunday morning, and now we have Monday morning in the US, and reality set in. Because this move was a little, well, I don't want to say unnecessary, but a little surprising to me. While I am bullish, we need a proper pullback, guys. We had a whipsaw, but that's not a proper pullback. Remember how we all went on the stream and said this is a bullish situation with this massive candle that fell 12% in a few hours? Yes, that is a bullish move short term, but intermediate term, we have not had a proper pullback. And the proper pullback is coming. I don't know when it's going to start. Maybe it started maybe it started 6 hours ago and we're going to go down 20%. Maybe it's going to start after we go to 150,000 next week. But a 20% drop that takes a month to happen is coming, okay? And we are overextended, so that drop is due. Now, I am still going to remain fully bullish in my trades, but I am fully aware that Bitcoin has gone a little too far and a little too fast, and it's end of year. And at end of year, lots of traders like to take their profit. They like to reset their portfolios. So expect some profit taking at the end of the year. So that's basically a heads up. We got a few seconds. Let me go to IBIT. And I believe the market has just opened. The price of IBIT is $59.40. I'm going to log into my actual trading account in a bit to see what the hell's going on over there. This is the weekly scale. Here's the daily scale. Like I said, my profit is maximized at exactly $60. And the further we are from $60, the more my profit goes down. I'm still profiting, right? So my max profit is at 60. I'm still going to be profitable all the way into 63, and I'm going to be profitable all the way down into 56. So this is my profit zone on my trade, but my max profit, just like the opposite of max pain, is at exactly $60. The closer we are to 60, ideally from the downside, the closer we are to 60 and below, the more profit Coinbase makes. And I have on Friday, and I have no reason to drop that trade for now. Okay, and on this note, we got to get going. Close us out.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time, Tone. Everyone here appreciates it, and so do I. Look at that.
Right.
God, look at you.
All my mates are already getting set up with scuba, so I gotta go.
Go, go, go. Thanks, guys. See you
Bye,
tomorrow.
guys.